I've never been a huge fan of dry taco seasoning, so we developed a fresh one that's based on roasted tomatoes with some cumin and chipotle chili. And to use it, you first want to heat a large skillet over high, and while that's heating up, I'm going to chop up half of a large onion. Just cut it down in the top, and then I'm going to dice this into about 1/8-inch pieces. Now, to the hot pan, I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, and then scoop in the diced white onion. I'm going to let that cook for a couple of minutes until they start to brown. And I've got ground beef here. Unwrap the ground beef. Freshest is best, and I have to say that for this recipe, I'm not really fond of the leanest variety. Now that the onion is beginning to brown, I'm going to break up this ground beef into small chunks and distribute it over the top. When you're cooking ground beef, my rule of thumb is have it in a shallow, uncrowded layer. And once I get it all broken up and distributed over the onion, then I'll start to mix everything together and brown that meat. It'll take about 10 minutes or so. The beef is beautifully browned. There's a little excess fat in the pan, so I'm just going to tip the pan and spoon that off. And then I'm going to add the taco skillet seasoning sauce to the skillet. Just pour it all in there. And once it has come to a simmer and nicely coated the meat, it's all ready. Okay, I'm going to spoon our ground beef taco filling into a nice serving dish. And I've got some warm tortillas here. I put a couple of them down on a plate. I can spoon on a little bit of our filling. And if you'd like, a little chopped tomato can go over the top of that. A little bit of cilantro. And it's a classic meal.